But I want to say, I don't think you are going to obey your parents the same way you obeyed them when you were 10 or 15. Especially when you are married and you have formed your own household. For in Genesis 2, it says, "For this purpose a man shall leave his father and mother and cleave unto his wife." I do see that you don't and you should not really obey your parents in everything, especially when now you are leading your own family. But I want to say, though you may not obey them in all the details, when to bathe, what to eat, and so on, you are to honor them all your life. So I have this chart. I can't Google this chart. This is my own imagination. Whether it's biblically right or wrong, you all can tell me after the service, okay? But this is how I see it. I see that when a child comes into this world when he's young, he must learn to obey his parents. He may not fully honor his parents. He doesn't quite get the concept, but he knows he's to obey. But over time, as he grows older and older and older and older and older and older, this obedience frequency and intensity actually drops over time. But not that he's rebellious, because as a child grows, from a little bit of understanding about honor, as he grows and develops, he should learn to honor his parents more and more and more over time. You get the graph? My action can? Okay, my action cannot, then you see the graph. I asked ChatGPT to draw. I can't find it on the internet. I asked ChatGPT to draw. I tell ChatGPT, do you think it's correct to say that obedience drops and honor? Yeah, he says, okay, I draw. So I think this is just a diagrammatic expression of what I'm trying to say. We honor our parents all our life. Even if you're 80 years old, you honor your parents. But I don't think you are called to obey your parents in everything to the same degree and detail like you were when you were younger. But let not this reduction in obedience be an excuse to not honor. In fact, you should honor more. And I think practically that's how it is. Obedience to parents, it really drops over time. Honoring of parents grows over time. And if in my family I see this honor and obedience drop a lot when it's between 10 to 20 years old, I suppose. But I hope over time it grows back up, especially after 18 years old. Or when they hit 18, when they go NS, then they start to appreciate their parents a bit more. But that's my journey in my life. I appreciate my parents more as I enter adulthood. I appreciate what they've done. And maybe when I was younger, I took them for granted. So, honor your parents. And Colossians 3:20 tells us, children, obey your parents in everything.